ready for the matchup in Week 4 between the Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Two Matts get together, Matthew Stafford and the Lions, and Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Last time these two teams met was in Week 3 when the Lions had a great game-winning drive, but results as an overturn, and the play was changed, and it was in Golden Tate was the receiver who made the touchdown, but he was a few inches short of the end zone. But the Falcons win the game, which we don't know how, because of a yard short of a touchdown by Golden Tate, and it results as a 30-26 game in Detroit, Michigan against the Lions. So here we are, two NFC rivals get together here for the second straight time in the second year. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions here to face each other here in Detroit, Michigan. Welcome to Week 4 here in Detroit, Michigan. This is your host Tyler at 51L here for the matchup in Week 4 between the Lions and the Falcons here in America's Game of the Week. The Lions won the toss. They defer. The Falcons will receive, and Matt Prater will kick this back for the Falcons. Taking it out of the end zone is Marvin Hall, and Marvin Hall, as he crosses the 20, and here comes the first Matt Ryan and the Falcons. Matt Ryan came off with 3 straight away wins during the course of the Chicago game, Tampa Bay, and also Green Bay, the highest scoring game against the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field last week. And Matt Ryan has his first pass of the game for Austin Hooper for a 15-yard gain, and a result is a first down. Here's Ryan, flushes out, and it's incomplete for Austin Hooper. And he was well covered by Darius Slay and Quandre Diggs. Here's Ryan. Throws on the run, and it's caught by Mohamed Sanu. Breaks a tackle out of Darius Slay, who will make you pay. Mohamed Sanu with a 27-yard gain with another Atlanta first down. Here's another pass to Julio Jones, and it's caught for a 19-yard completion down the sideline. First time the Falcons have been inside the Lions territory, and Tevin Coleman this time stopped with a loss of a yard by Onsaw, the defensive end. Hand off to Freeman, has a lot of room to run. He's in for the touchdown. Great work by the offensive line to set up a touchdown for the Atlanta Falcons. You see James Carpenter and Ryan Schrader. He creates a great block here for Devontae Freeman, and he has a big hole to run through. That's why the NFL has ranked Ryan Schrader as the number 2 ranked tackle in all of the National Football League. And Bryant with the extra point. And 7-0 Atlanta against the Detroit Lions. Each team is coming off a 3-0 start. 3-0 start. Here's Agnew. Jamal Agnew takes a knee. And here comes this Matthew Stafford and the Lions. They picked up a few free agents. They got LeGarrette Blount, the former Patriot and Eagle. Here's Stafford throw deep, and he's wide open. Galladay was wide open. Bad coverage though from the Atlanta Falcons. Here's LeGarrette Blount, and he takes a shot by Bruce Irvin with a loss of 2 yards. 2nd down and 12 coming up for the Lions, the offense. Play action. Stafford and it's caught by Johnson out of the backfield with Deion Jones on the tackle. And it's 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Lions offense. Play action from Matthew Stafford, wide open. Roberts, and he's out of bounds with a 3-yard gain. He's marked a yard short of a 1st down. Here comes the field goal unit. Matt Prater. Kick is up and good. It's a 7-3 lead here in Detroit, Michigan here in America's Game of the Week. Here's Marvin Hall. Marvin Hall with a great return. Decent field position for Atlanta. They lead by 4 in this game. Falcons lead by 4 here against the Detroit Lions. And they hand it off to Freeman with a lot of room to go. With a 20-yard run for a 1st down out to the 45-yard line. Play action from Matt Ryan. Throws, and it's caught by Calvin Ridley. He's off to the races. Down inside the 13 to set up a first down with a 37-yard gain. He was brought down by Darius Slay, the cornerback. He throws a dime in for Calvin Ridley. He was off to the races. Can't catch the speedster. Ryan to throw on 1st down. And it's caught for a touchdown by Julio Jones. It's a 13-3 game here in Detroit, Michigan against the Lions. And the Falcons are taking it to him early with a 15-yard touchdown drive for Julio Jones. Great job by Matt Ryan. It's an 11-point game here, and Matt Bryant is perfect. Here's Bryant to kick it away. Jamal Agnew takes a knee. And here comes the Lions offense. Here in the second quarter. Stafford with a short drop, and it's caught by the tight end Roberts for a 16-yard completion to his tight end. LeGarrette Blount in the backfield throws, and it's deflected by Brian Poole. Flag is thrown from the secondary. Brian Poole made the stop, and it's against the Lions. Gonna call a holding penalty. It's intercepted by Atlanta by Robert Alford. Alford with a 19-yard interception by Robert Alford. Great coverage by Robert Alford. And Keanu Neal was there to try to make a block for Alford to go. Try to run that one for a pick 6. And the first costly turnover for Matthew Stafford. Ryan with a deep drop, and it's caught by Calvin Ridley. We talked much about the Falcons offense and threatening here against every team in the league, averaging over 40-plus points per game during the course of the regular season last season. And they're taking it to him here against the Lions. Ryan throws deep, and it's intercepted. But bad field position and the first costly turnover for Matt Ryan and the Falcons. You take it out of the end zone. by LeGarrette Blount. Second down and inches. Set up at the 10. It's second down and inches coming up. LeGarrette Blount in the backfield. Pass is caught. Riddick out across the 20. They got kind of a three-headed monster at the running back position. They picked up a few free agents. They got the former Falcons tight end Levine Toilolo out of free agency after the 2017 season, after they were dismantled by the Philadelphia Eagles last season with a 15-10 game, and the Eagles went to the Super Bowl and defeated the Patriots, and they were world champions. Here's Vic Beasley on the sack. He already leads the league in sacks with 13.5. Here's Garrett Blount with a stiff arm, still going, and it's fourth down with a 3 and out. Play clock at 8. Here's Martin to kick this back with a short punt. Fair catch by Andre Roberts, going up his former team, the Detroit Lions. From there, and Freeman found a hole, and he's a yard shy of a first down. It's second down and 9, and that's the end of the first half here against the Detroit Lions. Falcons 14, Lions 3. Here comes the second half. Here comes the Lions. Well, the Lions elect to defer, so they get the ball to start the second half with Jamal Agnew taking a knee in the end zone. And here comes Matthew Stafford. Both backs in there for the Lions. On first down, play action for Stafford, and it's short of Galladay, and he was well covered. Alford and Neal on the coverage. They're playing 220 Tampa against Galladay, and great coverage. Handoff is the LeGarrette Blount with a yard to spare, and it's third down and 9 coming up. Empty backfield for Detroit on third down. On third down, here's Blount, and he's taken down immediately. And this time it's Duke Riley, the linebacker, and it's a 3 and out here in the second half against the Falcons. Exactly what the Falcons defense needed. Handover and punt. Here's Roberts breaks through a tackle, and he's down close to the 45-yard line to about the 47-yard line of the Lions. Handoff to Freeman with a 14-yard run for an Atlanta first down. Handoff to Freeman again with only 4 yards to gain with a second down and 6. The Falcons are averaging over 7 yards a carry here during the course of the regular season after the 3-0 and back-to-back wins. Wide open, Julio Jones has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. This is a great job now with the Lions down in scoring position, with a bunch of turnovers offensively. And here is Matt Ryan throwing his third touchdown pass of the game. Last time he threw an interception for Julio that was intended for Julio Jones. Not this time. This will be a 21-3 game. They forced 2 turnovers, and they turned those 2 turnovers into 18 points. This is an 18-point game. Here's Bryant. Last time these two teams met, the Lions came back roaring from an 18-point deficit from the Falcons. And Matt Ryan throwing interceptions almost could have cost the Falcons a 2-1 start. Nothing doing there with a gain of 2 by Riddick, the second-year running back. Here's the Roberts, a tight end in motion. Hand off to LeGarrette Blount and nowhere to go. Drop back near the 25 by Bruce Irvin, the defensive end. Who is the free agent added from Atlanta to really solidify this defense. And it's intercepted by DeMonte Casey, his first interception of the year. DeMonte Casey, who led the league in interceptions, has his first of 2019 here against the Lions. Stafford was under a lot of pressure, and then threw a pass short for Riddick, and he bounced off the hip by Riddick, and he was trying to get out of the tackles, but he's down at midfield. The second costly Detroit turnover. Play action. Ryan throws for Austin Hooper, his first reception of the game for a 15-yard gain. Here's Ryan on first down, throws, and it's incomplete. Almost picked off again. Intended for Hooper. Another play action. Here comes Hooper again. Here comes Matt Ryan. Ryan throwing it for Sanu. And it's incomplete for Mohamed Sanu. Darius Slay. Here's throwing the face. Jones, what a catch. Touchdown. His third touchdown of the game. What an incredible adjustment by the veteran Pro Bowler. What a catch by Julio Jones. He sort of almost catched a one-handed pass. We'll go back to the replay booth. Look at that. Great extension on his arms. And Julio Jones, who is arguably the best wide receiver in the National Football League. Most quarterbacks talked about Julio Jones and his capability of catching the ball. And this results as a touchdown for Julio Jones. This to make it 28-3. Detroit stopped Atlanta first time they had it in the first half. Not this time. Down the field they go. Julio into the end zone. Up by 25. Jamal Agnew. And here come the Lions offense, looking frustrated as usual. Matthew Stafford's trying to find a way to get on the board. Not just having 3 points on the board, but trying to get a touchdown. We heard about the Lions trading Golden Tate to the Eagles, but now they don't really have a receiving core. They heard about drafting receivers for this team, and Stafford is buried by Vic Beasley again. This is his 14th sack of the year. A career high for Vic Beasley. Quick throw pass is short of a first down for Roberts. He's brought down immediately by who else? But he gets the ball out quickly this time. Desmond Trufant was there to take him down quickly. It looks like the Lions want to go for it on 4th down and 9. Can they convert? It's incomplete. It's turnover on downs. Paul Warlow batted that one away. It's a turnover on downs here in Detroit. And the fans are upset about this play. The intended receiver was LeGarrette Blount. Well played by Atlanta, and Paul Warlow batted that one down. With 49 seconds left, here come the Falcons. throw, and it's caught by Mohamed Sanu. Matt Ryan is having a career high with over 200 plus passing yards. Here's Julio Jones with a quick slant and a touchdown. His 4th of the game. It's a 4-yard touchdown drive for Julio Jones. And that was Darius Slay working on Julio Jones. But bad coverage for Slay. Nothing doing against the Falcons. And it's a 34-3 game. 35-0 for the extra point. The Falcons done this better than anybody with 3 turnovers defensively, with two interceptions in this game by Robert Alford, who made his first interception, and then DeMonte Casey, the leading interceptor of last season, comes up with his first of 2019. Stafford throws, and it's caught by Jones, and goes out of bounds with the clock stopping at 22. Blunt in the backfield, along with Matthew Stafford, and the tight ends in motion. Stafford wants to throw for Riddick, and instead of going out of bounds, the clock continues to run, and the Lions over here are using their last and final timeout. It's 2nd down and 3 coming up. Here's Stafford to throw, and it's downfield. It's short of Galladay. Actually, and Ricardo Allen was on the coverage. Almost came down with another Atlanta turnover. He's down at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down and 3 coming up. It's 4th down and 3 with 2 seconds left. Handoff to LeGarrette Blount, and the game is over. The Falcons came into this game with 2 interceptions here and 4 sacks by Vic Beasley. And this has been incredible here against the Detroit Lions, who came back roaring from a 25-point deficit against the Falcons last season. But not this time. It's a 35-3 game. We'll see you next week here against the Bills.